Good evening and welcome to our annual Student Organization Awards. Tonight we have some really exciting stuff coming. We've got over 15 awards that we're giving out tonight, including a lot of awards that we've never given out before, so they're brand new. Now, we know that this year has been difficult and you're going to hear that come up a lot. So a lot of our awards are recognizing groups that have managed to still find opportunities and have still found success even in a virtual landscape. So I want to thank you for streaming in with us tonight, and we're going to get started with some of these awards. Now, when someone wins an award, you're not here to come up and accept the award or take a photo. So instead, what we're going to do is share their video that they created for virtual tabling. So not only are you going to hear a winner, but then you're going to get to see about 45 seconds or so of them talking about their organization and what they do. Now, we debated if we wanted to share the winners' videos, if we wanted to share just our favorite videos, and it turns out they're pretty much one and the same. So all these groups that have won tonight have pretty incredible commercials that you're going to get to check out. So with that in mind, we're going to hop over to our first presenter, Jasmine Smith.
Hi there, I'm Jasmine Smith, and I'm one of the Student Organization Advisors for the Office of Student Life. While most events in a virtual environment are likely educational, we want to congratulate a group that truly excelled at teaching something to its members and didn't let remote learning slow down their progress. This year's winner for Educational Event of the Year goes to American Sign Language Club. Their series of trainings had an amazing impact, helping about 75 members of their club learn and practice American Sign Language. They bring in certified instructors and offer courses in how to become conversational in American Sign Language through themed workshops, socials, games, and more. Since UCR doesn't have any sign language courses, this is the best route for students looking to learn, and it's rare that a student organization can create something in the same scope as what other formal language courses can create. So we wanted to congratulate the American Sign Language Club for providing these opportunities. Thank you and congratulations again.
Welcome to the American Sign Language Club. Are you interested in learning more about ASL, the deaf community, and deaf culture? The primary goal of the ASL Club is to provide a space for students, aspiring interpreters, and community members to socialize, converse, and celebrate the language and culture of our community.
We offer free ASL lessons that incorporate teaching and games, alongside hosting various ASL and deaf socials to enhance your learning and provide the chance to meet other signers. We have so much fun.
Don't know any ASL? Not a problem. Regardless of your ASL experience or fluency, all students, faculty, and community members are welcome to join us. See you soon!
And thank you, Jasmine. Now, we have a new award tonight, and it's called the GRIT Award. And what this stands for is growth, resilience, inclusion, and talent. Now, we want to celebrate some groups that have shown grit this year, that they've had incredible obstacles, but then they found incredible ways to succeed. So we have 3 winners of this award. So we're going to spread them out throughout tonight, but right now we're going to share our first winner. Now, I get the pleasure of presenting these ones myself. So the first winner of our GRIT Award for this year is Highlander Racing. Now, you can imagine how tough it would be if your group was focused on designing and building cars. Now, how do you do that in a virtual environment? They found ways. They competed in design competitions virtually. They still figured out ways to collaborate and review designs and do all of this while never being near a car. They also took this chance to fundraise and to fundraise an incredible amount, that they're building up an endowment that will pay out over the years to keep them a sustainable group. They took advantage of the opportunities at their disposal, and they overcame the obstacles that a lot of groups maybe would have given up at. So we want to congratulate and thank Highlander Racing for their incredible work this year. Now, for our next award, we're going to be congratulating multiple groups that did one event together. They pooled their resources, they pooled their audiences, and they were able to make something truly special. So now to present our Collaborative Program of the Year award, Giovanni Mayoral.
My name is Giovanni Mayoral, and I advise student organizations here at UC Riverside. It's my honor today to present our collaborative event of the year. This has been an ideal time to collaborate, as groups might be struggling with attendance and engagement. But this group found a way to do something incredible. Our winning event of the year is called Discover Swana and South Asian Languages, which was a collaboration between an astonishing 8 organizations. If you haven't heard the term Swana, it's an abbreviation for Southwest Asian and North Africa. So this event included a large area of the world and looking at the variety of languages spoken, including the commonalities and differences between them. The organizations involved included South Asian Federation, Middle Eastern Student Assembly, Students Organized for Syria, Arabic Culture Club, Iranian Student Association, Pakistani Student Association, Bangladeshi Student Association, and Sikh Student Association. This sort of collaborative effort is incredible to see, and hopefully this is an event we see again once campus opens. Thank you and congratulations to all the groups involved.
Thank you, Gio. You know what else has been really difficult this year? Doing outreach. Reaching out to middle schoolers, high schoolers, and telling them about the importance of coming to college. When those middle schools and high schools are virtual, how do you find them? How do you present to them? How do you talk to them? Well, we have a group tonight that figured out the way. So to present this next award, Carrie Sosha.
Hi, everybody. My name is Carrie Sosha, and I'm the advisor for new student programs with the Office of Student Life. This year, I will be presenting the Outreach Award. During this time, it's been difficult for student organizations to do outreach to nearby middle and high schools when everyone is in remote learning. Some of our organizations have been really successful though, and tonight I'm excited to recognize one such organization. Our winner for this year's Outstanding Outreach Award is the National Society of Black Engineers. Typically, this group would introduce middle schoolers to engineering through activities, but they found a creative way to still do these activities remotely. The items necessary are all things found in most homes or easily bought at the grocery store, so the middle schoolers can provide their own materials and then participate via Zoom. Their activities included building toothpick and marshmallow towers or building a small catapult. These activities might trigger a love of engineering that could change a student's future. So thank you to the National Society of Black Engineers for their incredible work this year, and congratulations again.
Our next award tonight is another brand new award that we've never done before. And this is to recognize a group that had incredible marketing and design. So our Outstanding Marketing and Design Award, we're going to choose a group that had a singular event, and the marketing for that event was just stellar. Our winner for this award is a collaborative event with 2 groups for TEDxUCR and SciComm for their Origin Narratives of Discovery event. The marketing here is truly maybe interstellar. It's cohesive, it's simple, but it's still striking. It's still unique. I see a lot of marketing working on social media here in Student Life, and this is one of the best I've seen this year. So congratulations to TEDx and SciComm. Now, student organizations don't often work alone. A lot of them have an advisor that helps them. So either a staff or faculty member or someone even off campus that comes in and helps the group focus and figure out content and troubleshoot problems. We want to recognize an outstanding advisor tonight. And so to present our next award, we're going back to Giovanni Mayoral.
I'm lucky enough to present 2 awards tonight, and this one is to recognize one of our club advisors who can be vital resources for student organizations. This year's Advisor of the Year award goes to Brock Cabot from the Student Alumni Association. Brock is still relatively new to UCR, but he was thrown into this position in the middle of a pandemic. Still, Brock was able to have an immediate impact on Student Alumni Association. As a staff member in the alumni office, Brock was vital in launching the Career Network, a site that can match students up with alumni willing to be mentors. People join Student Alumni Association to connect with alumni, and this site is a major way to do that. Brock's also been vital in bringing alumni in for events, such as themed nights with alumni in various fields. And while he's new to UCR, he's done an amazing job at connecting with students in the Student Alumni Association and giving them safe spaces for discussion and opportunities for reflection amidst many different populations of students across campus. Brock has done an astonishing job, and we know that the members of Student Alumni Association are incredibly thankful for him. Congratulations, Brock.
Now it's time to award another Grit Award. Now, again, this is for groups that have overcome obstacles and found ways to truly exceed and succeed. Now, every student organization struggled with recruitment and retention, but it's especially been difficult for groups that have very formal recruitment, very structured ways of doing things. So this year we want to recognize Alpha Chi Omega, a sorority on campus that had unique struggles, but managed to really make the best of them. They managed to take some financial burdens that their members had, like should they be paying full dues? And when they realized that their members were having these concerns, these struggles, they reevaluated their plan, they gave them exceptions, they gave them extensions, and they really made sure that their students weren't, paying so much that they couldn't still live. And so they really made some significant changes. They also saw a lot of members being disconnected. And so they initiated a lot of interesting ways to keep their members engaged and sending them physical packages in the mail and things that could keep them remembering what brought them to Alpha Chi Omega and remembering the friendships that they've made with those people. In the midst of the pandemic, we also had a lot of world issues that were impacting our students here and social justice issues that a lot of orgs felt like they weren't doing enough about. So Alpha Chi Omega created a new vice president for diversity, equity, and inclusion position to tackle these issues head on. Now, a lot of groups probably do programs and events, but to create a vice president title is something really unique and special for these organizations. So I want to thank you, Alpha Chi Omega.
We are the Iota Xi chapter of Alpha Chi Omega sorority, and we are real, strong women. We are a sisterhood, we are a team, we are scholars, and we are leaders. We are lifelong friends. Every year, we hold chapter sisterhoods, formal events, study parties, and so much more. We believe our philanthropy, domestic violence awareness, to be an extension of the support system we have found within each other, and host campus-wide events to raise awareness and funds and support each year. And now, we open our home to you.
And now, a few student organizations that want to say thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenna Lino, my pronouns are she or hers, and I am one of the directors of events and outreach here at Psi Chi, the Psychology Honor Society at UCR. I'm recording this right after our last general meeting and our last social of the quarter and year because I want to thank my entire board for making Psi Chi what it is today. We've held over 30 events per quarter, and of course this was all possible due to the remote learning environment, but more importantly because of the amazing team that I've worked with throughout this entire year. I'm extremely grateful for all of your support and encouragement throughout the difficult times, and I don't think I could have done any of it without you. It's been an incredibly rewarding year, and I hope to continue the amazing work we have all done next year when I become Psi Chi's president. Thank you, Darren, Jesus, Amy, Hallie, Corinne, and Jessica, and everyone in Psi Chi.
We are Fight for Autism, and we're thankful for our faculty advisor, Dr. Solis, and all of our members who have helped promote inclusivity in our community. And we wanted to just give a big thank you.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, just wanted to come on here and thank the entire Make-A-Wish board. You guys are phenomenal. There's a few people in specific I want to shout out. I want to shout out Jackie for everything she does for us on our social media platforms. She's absolutely killed it on our social media. We have received so much love on there, so thank you, Jackie. I also wanted to shout out Jasmine. She's our secretary. She's kept very professional notes for us, and she comes up with great ideas such as our Dare Bingo fundraiser, which raised us nearly $600, so thank you, Jasmine. I also want to shout out our treasurer, Jonathan. He's done a great job keeping track of all of the donations that have come in, and he has like the best spreadsheet skills ever. So thank you, Jonathan. And to our lovely members that have joined us, I want to thank you all so much. You guys have been so committed and eager to help out. So I'm very, very blessed to have you all join us. And I hope we see the club continue to grow. Thank you all.
Our next award is looking at community service and how difficult it's been to do community service in a virtual environment. So to present this next award, Jerry Medina.
Hi everyone, my name is Jerry Medina and I'm the coordinator for leadership and service programs in the Office of Student Life, and I have the privilege of presenting the award for outstanding community service. It goes without saying that this has been a difficult year for everyone. It's been especially difficult to participate in valuable community service while being stuck at home. UCR is known for the service that our students do in the community, and we want to give a big shout out to all the groups that have been finding unique ways to do community service this year. Even though there are many groups doing service, tonight we are only able to pick one. So with that being said, the Outstanding Community Service Award goes to Project Sunshine. Project Sunshine is an organization focused on helping children in hospitals feel a sense of normalcy, something we've all been trying to feel over the past year. This year, they worked with Riverside University Health Systems to arrange virtual calls with their pediatric patients. They also created and sent cards to a variety of nearby hospitals. Their members also participated in a donation drive, purchasing toys from a wish list that were then sent directly to patients in hospitals. For all of their amazing community service work, please help us in congratulating Project Sunshine. Congratulations.
Project Sunshine,
to me,
in one word,
is joy,
family,
love,
compassion, empathy,
smiles, mustache smash,
kids,
laughs,
butterflies,
yellow,
friends, understanding,
family,
uplifting,
stories,
fun,
love lands,
memories,
selfless,
happiness.
Project Sunshine aims to serve pediatric patients and their families facing medical challenges.
We have two types of programs: direct service events, where we go directly to the hospital to serve patients,
and Sending Sunshines, where we build activities during our general meetings to send to patients.
We gladly invite UCR students with a desire to bring sunshine to a child today to join us in supporting kids through active and joyous service.
Now, community service is often tied to the idea of philanthropy, of raising money to donate to a certain cause. Now, this has also been tough, but we want to recognize a group that's done a truly exceptional philanthropic program this year. So to present this next award, we're going back to Jasmine Smith.
For my second award I get to present tonight, I'm here to present this year's philanthropic event of the year. A lot of our organizations fundraise for outside organizations, but for this year, it's taken some creativity to find successful ways to raise these funds. We want to recognize one of these groups. So this year's winner is Delta Gamma for their virtual Anchor Splash event. Typically, Anchor Splash is an event held at the Rec Center pool, but this year obviously required some adjustments. It primarily became a social media campaign with various teams competing by raising funds and spreading awareness of Delta Gamma's philanthropy, Service for Sight. This year, even though they were remote, Delta Gamma was able to raise over $12,000. Incredible work, and congratulations again to Delta Gamma.
Welcome to Delta Gamma. The objects of this fraternity are to foster high ideals of friendship among women, promote educational and cultural interests, create a true sense of social responsibility, and develop the best qualities of character in every woman. While encouraging individuality and diversity, all women of Delta Gamma seek to embody our motto, to do good. Through our philanthropy, Service for Sight, we support the visually impaired as well as have an active presence in raising awareness about sexual assault. We raise money for our fraternity's foundation through our annual fundraiser, Anchor Splash, a campus-wide aquatic sports tournament. Delta Gamma cultivates countless lifelong memories, experiences, and a support system which will anchor her members for life.
Well, it's time to present our third and final GRIT Award of the night. So again, that's Growth, Resilience, Inclusion, and Talent. Now, this third group that we're going to recognize, their sheer amount of events brought them here, and also something that they did that no other group in their category is really doing. So tonight I want to congratulate Psi Chi, the Psychology Honor Society. Now, not only have they done so many events, a lot of groups have hibernated and kind of taken the year off and not really done a whole lot. Psi Chi has done more than ever in a virtual environment. They also have something really unique. They are an honor society, and so second years and above that meet certain GPA requirements can join. But then what do you do about those freshmen? So Psi Chi, they've created a freshman program to kind of mentor and acclimate these freshmen to then hopefully join Psi Chi once they're able. This sort of work is not expected or required of groups to do, but Psi Chi has seen this audience of students that cannot be members and really created something special in this mentor program to help them. And then in a virtual environment, that sort of connection to upperclassmen is going to make all the difference for these first years that have maybe never even set foot on campus before. So I want to thank and congratulate the Psychology Honor Society, Psi Chi.
This is Psi Chi at UC Riverside.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Then only for a minute, I wanna raise your spirits. I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll have to leave. I'll go, I will go.
To present our next award, we're going to go to Tammy Thacker.
Hi, I'm Tammy Thacker. I'm the Veterans Resource Center Coordinator here at UCR. We have a brand new award for you this year focused on new members and student organizations. We were looking for people who just joined the club, but found a way to make substantial contributions to the club. Even though this award is new, we received a lot of incredible nominations, so we're actually going to give this award to 2 individuals. First, we'd like to congratulate Nathan Mawani from Cyber at UCR. If you're unfamiliar with Cyber, it is all about cybersecurity and has a team of competitors who participate in cybersecurity competitions. They try to defend against intrusions or break through barriers. Nathan, in his first year in the club, has found himself on many of these teams and even led the charge in competitions that the group has never participated before. One of these competitions saw UCR place 11th out of 183 teams nationwide. Nathan's contributions have been substantial, and we're incredibly excited for what he'll achieve next. Our second winner for New Member of the Year from Alpha Chi Omega, Abby Aguirre. Within her first month of being a member, Abby ran and was elected as the Vice President of Facility Operations. Now, usually that position would oversee room reservations, but since we're in remote learning, Abby became responsible for scheduling the group's Zoom calls, including setting up breakout rooms and tracking attendance. She also took it upon herself to create physical letter that she would send out to the Alpha Chi Omega members so that they'd receive something in the mail with pictures of past events and a handwritten note. The group also had a very successful winter recruitment due to Abby's contributions in reaching out and connecting with potential new members. For her first year, Abby has done incredible work. Thank you and congratulations to both Nathan and Abby.
Yes.
Cyber at UCR is UCR's one-stop shop for everything security related, like attacking or defense of computer networks.
Want to learn valuable system administrator skills not taught in the classroom? Or do you want to hack competitively for UCR? All you have to do is go to cyber.cs.ucr.edu and sign up for our Slack and Facebook page where we post all our announcements. Thank you very much and hack the planet.
It is really great to hear about new members that immediately make a difference in their organization. But we don't want to ignore every other general member and someone that joins a club and then immediately makes an impact, even though they don't have to. So to give out our Member of the Year award, we're going to head to Heather Correa.
Hello, my name is Heather Correa, and I'm the coordinator for new student programs in the Office of Student Life. In prior years, we gave an award called Unsung Hero, which rewarded members of a club who were going above and beyond. But this year, we've rebranded the award to really refine what we're trying to celebrate. This year, we're calling it Member of the Year Award. We narrowed it down to members only, someone who had no extra responsibilities but chose to go above and beyond in that role. This year's Member of the Year award goes to Richard Duong from the organization Tech Interview and Coding Support. Richard has been a valuable contributor to TICS or TICS this year, even going so far as to volunteer to help host mock interviews for other members and giving them feedback to help them get jobs after college. That's not even all of it. He went so far as to create his own rubric for scoring these interviews and creates a 3-page PDF full of comments that he gives to members after they've done the interview. Richard also reinvigorated a buddy matching system in TICS, which was pretty much inactive, but he recommended some changes, including more direct officer oversight, and it resulted in twice as many people signing up for the buddy than in prior years. TICS is incredibly thankful for Richard, and we're excited about what the future holds for him and the organization. Thank you so much, Richard.
Hello everyone, my name is Johan.
I'm CE.
And I'm going to introduce you to a student organization called TICS, which stands for Technical Interview and Coding Support. Our goal is to inform students about technical coding interviews and help them acquire good interviewing habits.
A good preparation for a technical interview shows your passion and profession. Also, it shows the interviewers that you are capable for the position. During our meetings, we practice solving programming questions together in a real interview setting using whiteboards and sample problems from some famous technical platforms such as LeetCode.
You can reach us via Facebook, Instagram, and email. We're looking forward to meet you.
For this next award, we want to applaud an organization that's really gone above and beyond in terms of social justice programming, that they've done events and they've spoken out against things in this world that they don't agree with and things that are not right and things that need to be changed. So to give out this next award, we're going to head back to Jerry Medina.
Hi folks, I get the privilege of announcing a second award tonight that is particularly awesome, and that is the award for Social Justice Activist of the Year. This award represents an effort to celebrate the important work of initiating critical conversations that help make UCR a more inclusive place for everyone. A lot of student organizations do so much good work in this area, and we must recognize the leadership and dedication of our students on our campus. Thank you all for all of the hard work that you do, and let's keep working to make UCR a symbol of equity and inclusion. With this in mind, we are excited to recognize our Social Justice Activists of the Year, TEDxUCR. Every year, TEDxUCR hosts a variety of events focused on different themes. This year, they hosted an event called Unfinished, where they invited 2 speakers to present on social justice and equality. One presenter was a journalist devoted to social justice work, and one was a PhD student researching policing practices. This program presented a great opportunity to facilitate critical conversations in a virtual environment. Thank you, TEDxUCR, for all of your hard work. And congratulations to the winners.
For our next award, we want to congratulate a group that's done a truly exceptional event. And that can be any type of event. It could be a big social event, it could be a community service event, anything. So to give out our Event of the Year award from ASPB, Giovanni Perez.
Hi everyone, my name is Gio Perez and I'm one of the advisors that oversees the Campus Programming Board here at UC Riverside. I myself am an alumni of UCR and now I get the privilege to oversee the Associated Students Program Board, or as you may know them, ASPB. We are constantly trying to think of new ways to bring you fun and exciting events to campus, especially during this remote learning environment. These days, event planning can be all new types of difficult. However, tonight we want to celebrate an organization who took the difficulties of this year and turned them into opportunities. Our winner for Event of the Year is Association of Latino Professionals for America, or ALPHA for short. ALPHA hosted an alumni event that brought alumni back to UCR from all over the country. They were able to host 20 alumni who answered panel questions and had one-on-one sessions with the students interested in talking to them. ALPHA also hosted the dean of our very own business school, Dean Wang, who gave the event introduction, and they hosted the CEO of the National ALPHA office. Again, taking advantage of the opportunity to invite everyone from all over the country. Successful organization events like this are crucial to students getting jobs after college and keeping the connections alive. We're thankful for the work that ALPHA chose to put on. Thank you, ALPHA, and congratulations once again.
For our next award, we're looking at the group of officers that lead an organization, the executive board. We know that it takes many people doing their jobs incredibly well to really make some of these student organizations work. So to give out our Exec Board of the Year award, Carly Garcia.
My name is Carly Garcia and I'm the Interim Assistant Director of Student Life. We know that to make an organization truly exceptional, a lot rides on the entire executive board and how they work together. So with that in mind, I'm excited to announce this year's Executive Board of the Year, the Student Alumni Association. Think about how difficult it must be for an organization to plan events for every current student. It's daunting and it takes a lot of focus and a lot of work. Together, they've worked to pair current students up with alumni in their fields. They've worked to give back to the Riverside community, even when giving back wasn't easy. They host events where alumni in specific fields return to speak, such as themed nights around education, entertainment, medicine, and even larger conferences for fields like business. They've done an exceptional job trying to connect as many students as possible with alumni. On this team, they've all played their part and the group's success is their success. So thank you to the entire executive board of the Student Alumni Association and congratulations.
This year, we've been really impressed with what our new student organizations have been able to do. Groups that have started either right before the pandemic hit or in the midst of a global pandemic. Now, we know it's been tough, but we want to recognize a group that's done exceptionally well for being brand new. So to present this award, we're going to head to our Interim Associate Dean of Campus Life and the Director of the Student Life Office, Ellen Whitehead.
Hi, I'm Ellen Whitehead, and I'm serving as Interim Associate Dean for Campus Life, and I'm also the Director for the Student Life Office. Every year, we like to recognize one of our newest organizations that is making a huge impact in a short amount of time. It's been especially difficult for new organizations during the remote learning. So we're excited to share with you our winner of this year's New Organization of the Year, Gardening Club. You think it'd be incredibly difficult for a group about gardening to exist remotely, but they found a way, primarily by partnering with the Art Garden on campus. For example, the club facilitated sales of fresh produce so that students could pick up at the Art Garden. In fact, most of the club's funds go back to the Art Garden with a larger purpose of battling food insecurity on campus. Fundraising has been difficult during the remote learning, but they found some creative ways to fundraise that have been really successful. They've done plenty in terms of other virtual events, such as bringing guest speakers, participating in collaborations with other clubs, and other events to help students socialize in a time of isolation. We don't have enough time tonight to share all the things they've done this year, but trust us, it's been a lot, and we're incredibly excited for the future of the Gardening Club. Congratulations again to our New Organization of the Year, Gardening Club.
Hello! We're the Art Garden interns, and we'd like to welcome you to the Gardening Club.
We help the Art Garden grow from seed and donate that produce to the Art Pantry on campus. We have grown produce such as kale, strawberries, tomatoes, and so much more. Our mission is to teach community members and students like you the fundamentals of gardening and agriculture in order to give you the tools you need to fight food insecurity on campus and in our community. The Gardening Club is open to everyone, and you don't need any experience in gardening to join.
We hope to see you soon!
Now, as I said, it's vital that an executive board works well together, and that's often reliant on the person at the top. So to give out our President of the Year award, our Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs, Dr. Brian Haynes.
Thank you. And good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Brian Haynes, and I have the great privilege of serving as Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs here at UC Riverside. I'd like to take a moment this evening to thank all of our student organizations for their tremendous work this year. It's been a year full of unique challenges. You have all had to rethink event planning. You've all had to recruit in new and innovative ways. But through it all, you've proved that this was just one more hurdle that could be conquered. So give yourself a round of applause for an outstanding job this year. I am so excited for this evening's next award in honor of an outstanding student leader. The award for President of the Year goes to Zaina Wasim from the South Asian Federation. Congratulations, Zaina. Your work as a student leader over the past year is nothing short of amazing. You have successfully oversaw massive collaborations, as evidenced by winning the Collaborative Program Award earlier this evening in the awards program. However, Zaina really excelled in her ability to connect with her officers and motivate them during a time of incredible difficulty. She stepped in when they needed assistance. She pointed them to the resources when they weren't sure where to go. And she even worked with the presidents of many other South Asian organizations to better their groups and, in fact, to better the campus. She's been an outstanding role model, and we're incredibly thankful for everything that Zaina has done for both the South Asian Federation and the entire campus. Congratulations, Zaina, and thank you once again for an outstanding job this year as the outstanding student leader.
South Asian Federation serves as an umbrella organization for several South Asian identifying groups on campus and strives to unite the South Asian student population at UC Riverside in a political, social, and cultural sense. SAF represents South Asian countries and its diaspora populations and spreads awareness of our culture to the larger UCR population. SAF is also politically oriented and educates our community about social injustices in South Asia. Our social and cultural events include an annual culture show, a South Asian dining hall night, Chai Talk discussions, South Asian Awareness Week, and more. Our goal is to have our own center in Costo Hall to serve as a community for South Asian students. Check us out on our social media handles to stay connected.
Now this next award is really special. This is the Bayless Outstanding Student Leader Award. Now this goes beyond student organizations. This goes to someone that has excelled in all aspects of their college experience. Now to give out this incredibly special award, we're going to go to our Dean of Students, Dr. Christine Mata.
Hello, I'm Dr. Christine Mata, Associate Vice Chancellor and Dean of Students. Today I'm here to award an outstanding individual who's done a lot to impact UCR. This award is called the Bayless Outstanding Leader Award, and we're excited to announce our winner. Are you ready? And the winner is Catherine Hammer. Way to go, Catherine. What makes Catherine special is the breadth of what she's accomplished at UCR. Firstly, she's a student athlete, serving for 3 years on our campus track and field team. She not only worked to better herself, but spent a lot of time mentoring younger girls on the team and instilling the heart and soul values into them as well. Being an athlete wasn't enough. She also wanted to succeed in the classroom. So Catherine joined the Society of Women Engineers, even serving as one of their academic development co-chairs. This meant that she'd connect with faculty to offer workshops and presentations to aid their members academically. She also worked on the mentorship program within SWEET, again, working to make the UCR experience better for all who follow her. She even serves on a BOC executive committee as a student representative, making sure that the student voice is considered in all major decisions. Usually we'd mention this sort of legacy that when a student is leaving, but we're incredibly fortunate that Catherine is staying here, pursuing her PhD right here at UCR. Thank you, Catherine, for everything, and congratulations. We are so proud of you.
It's the time for the group that has truly excelled in the highest honor that the Office of Student Life can give. So now to present our Outstanding Student Organization of the Year Award, Chancellor Wilcox.
It's my great honor and privilege to announce this year's Student Organization of the Year. But before I do, I want to thank each and every member of each and every student organization. Student organizations are important to our campus, make such a difference in the life of the campus. But if there's ever a year that we needed student organizations, and if there was ever a year when it was hard to manage it, it was this year. So thanks to each and every one of you for being part of the UCR family and doing what you do to make this the great place that it is. But the winner, this year's Student Organization of the Year Award goes to the American Medical Student Association. Congratulations. And for those who don't know, the American Medical Student Association did all kinds of things this year. They created a mentorship program. They worked with other pre-health profession organizations on the campus to create even a stronger sense of community. They brought speakers to campus. They did all the things that make a difference for UCR. So I say thank you and congratulations to the American Medical Student Association.
Welcome to the American Medical Student Association, otherwise known as AMSA. As the largest pre-health and pre-med organization at UCR, AMSA is the perfect place for you to meet fellow pre-health students, learn about the pathway to medicine, and become a well-rounded applicant. Our club offers many community and clinical volunteering options, such as free clinics, medical conferences, speaking with medical student panels, and volunteering at our local homeless shelter. AMSA is a great way to begin your journey into a profession that will change the lives of many. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at ucr.amsa@gmail.com. Check us out on Instagram at AMSAUCR. We look forward to meeting you.
And that's it. We've given out 21 awards tonight, considering we gave a couple awards to multiple people. Now we want to thank you for watching, and if you won, we're going to be in contact in the next couple days about how to send you a plaque so that you can remember these awards that you won. So thank you for watching, and have a great summer.